Hi everyone, welcome to our second lesson in Mastercam. The first lesson we looked at points and bolt circle. We're moving over to our different lines that we can use in Mastercam, and we're going to start with line endpoint. If you look at the top left hand, we're going to click on line endpoint. So it opens up our functions on the left hand side, and we can look on the different menus. It's got a freeform, tangent, horizontal, vertical, 2 points, midpoint, and multi-line. I'm going to go through each of those functions and settings so we can see what they do. I'm going to start with a freeform. You can click anywhere in your screen and you can drag the line and you can click wherever you want it to stop. Notice that in the dimensions on the left hand side, you've got an option of entering a specific length of the line and also a certain angle that you want the line to be at. If you look at that, I've entered 100 millimeters at 45-degree angle. You can see it created a line 100 millimeters long and 45-degree angle. What we're going to do now is we're going to accept that. I'm going to go to a circle. I'm just going to create a circle for construction purposes. I'm going to go back into my line function, and if you notice that there's a tangent block that's selected, what that does is if you create a line, you can go and click on a circle and notice that it will stay tangent to the circle, the line that you're going to create. So if I'm going to create a line that touches that line and I also want it to be tangent to the circle, my tangent function needs to be active. So there I've created, and it's tangent to the circle. If I switch that off, and I go and click on the circle wherever it allows me to, you'll see it'll create a line from that exact point, and there will be no tangency to the circle. If I create a line and I click on that point, it's not tangent to that circle. Okay, so the tangency needs to be on for that function to work. Going to there again, I've got the horizontal line option. If I click that, I can click wherever I want to connect the line, and notice that it will only allow me to do a horizontal line. It will only allow me to enter a length for the line, no angle, as you can see, just the length. The same with a vertical line. Vertical line, if I click create a vertical line, it will only allow me to create vertical lines. Okay, only a length on a vertical 90-degree line. So if I go to midpoint, I can specify any line that I want to create. Okay, and it will automatically calculate the midpoint for that specific line. So there it snaps to the midpoint, and I've still got my vertical function on, so it will only allow vertical line. If I change that to horizontal, it will only allow a horizontal line to be created through that point. Or if I switch to free form, then I can put a length and an angle to that specific line. Okay, if you go to multi-line, multi-line is exactly the same as our normal line. It allows you to put an angle and a length in, and wherever you choose to stop or end the line, it will automatically start building another line from that specific point. So you've got multiple lines that gets created like that. Okay, just select that. I'm going to delete that, start fresh. So the next one in line function is line parallel. So I'm just going to create a normal line quickly. Go to line parallel, and it prompts me to select a line. So if I select that line, it creates a line parallel to that specific line. I can enter a distance there that I want it to be 10 millimeters. And if you look at the directions, we've got selected side, we've got opposite side, and we've got both sides. So if we select both sides, it will create a line 10 millimeters apart from the previous line on both sides of the line. Opposite side will be on the one side and select on the other side. can see that we've got a tangent function there as well. Just going to go and create a circle for construction purposes. Go to parallel again, and I select the tangency on. I can select a line, and I can go and touch the arc, and it will be tangent to that arc. Okay. Just gonna delete that quickly. So the next one is line perpendicular. I'm going to just create the construction line again. So on this one, I can click on this line to create a line, and it will be perpendicular. As you can see, it will always stay 90 degrees to that line. Doesn't matter what angle that line is drawn at. It will always stay perpendicular. I can give it a length. I want it to be 50. Okay, and I can select opposite side. That side, you see it will pop to the other side. If we go both sides, it will be both sides of that line. Okay, I'm going to go to our line closest function. If you open that tab, it's got quite a few different lines. I'm going to go through each and every one of them. I'm going to go to line closest. So I'm going to create a circle just for construction purposes again. Go to line closest. Prompts me to select a line, arc, or a spline. I'm going to select a arc. I'm going to go select a line. Notice that it created the shortest distance line between the arc and the line that I selected. Okay. I'm going to go to line bisect. So it wants me to select two lines. I'm going to select that one and that one. It will create a line dividing the angle between those two lines. Create a line, and I can give it a length 100. And there's my length there. I'm going to accept that, and I'm creating another one. So this is not a 90 degree. You can see it's a little bit more than 90 degrees. So I'm going to select that line, and it'll split that angle there in half, and it will give me the option of creating a certain length line. Okay, open that again. I'm going to go to line tangent through point. It's going to ask me to select an arc. Select that arc. I'm going to select a point or a end point. As you can see, it will be tangent to that point. It creates an arc, whichever side you want it to be. And you can also specify the length. Last one, I'm going to create a line normal to a surface, perpendicular to that surface. I'm going to first just create a surface for construction purposes. Just go surface, draft, use that line. Just turn it like that. Accept that. So if I turn my view like that, dynamic, I go back to wireframe, I open my lines and go normal to, I select that surface, and I want it there. You can see it created a line normal to that surface. It's perpendicular to that surface. So if I go and say reverse, I go to normal, it will create it to the other side. Reverse, it will be at the top side, or I want both of them. It will create a line perpendicular to that surface in both directions, and I can also specify the length of that line. Okay, guys, we've ran through this quickly. Go and practice it. Practice makes perfect, and I'll see you guys in the next lesson.